Brendan. Welcome. Yeah, I just saw you join the Twitch mic, or the TikTok, Michael. How you doing? Would you prefer if I call you Brendan or Michael? What do you prefer? Maybe move out of my way. Move out of my way, please. You're in Columbus, Ohio? Nice. You don't care. Alright. I think I'll call you Michael just because that's like the first name that I saw you with. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if you follow the NFC East at all. But I'm really excited for the Eagles-Cowboys game this Sunday, because they're like the biggest. Thank you, Ovale, for the heart puff. They're like the biggest rivalries in my division, and the Cowboys suck this year. They always suck, but they're like especially bad this year. They might not even make it to the playoffs. I wonder if they're gonna swap Prescott if they don't make it this year, or go through changes on the roster at least. You got Cowboys for that game? Yeah, I think Cowboys are favored to win, but it's set to be pretty close. I don't know, though. I really hope the Eagles don't lose. Normally, how it's been for the last couple of years, at least since Jalen Hurts became the quarterback for the Eagles, they've swapped 1-1 each year. Hurts' record against the Cowboys is 3-3. Oh, I'm cooked. I died. It was take your kid to work day a few days ago, and there was a betting sheet. I chose Cowboys. I think Feeder will go. I don't even know who Feeder is. I'm assuming a Cowboys player. CD. Oh, CD Lamb. Yeah, I do know CD. Okay. Yeah, no, CD's he's one of their better players. He is. But the Eagles also have, some amazing. Dang it! The Eagles also have some amazing players, obviously. They had a rough start though. Losing 2 games in a row. Jamar Chase had me 55 fantasy points. I've never dabbled in fantasy football. Something I always consider, though. I might need to give it a shot. I'm also considering betting on football, just because if I bet the same amount of money on my team every year, I'll come out positive, just because the Eagles always end the year positive. And I can never not bet on them, just because I like them. But I've never been a huge fan of Prescott. I mean, sure, but not really. Every payout is different for each matchup. Yeah, I'm not sure how betting works. I just thought it'd be fun, just to show a little more support. I'm not a big gambler, anyways. Yeah, I can't endorse betting because it's not generally the best thing, but if you have the money and you don't get addicted and you do it responsibly, yeah, why not? It's like alcohol. I can't endorse drinking alcohol, but if you do it responsibly. I don't know what the drinking age is in Canada though. I assume it's probably similar to the US. You said you're in Columbus. I think you mentioned a while ago that you were going to a game there, right? Is that what you're there for? One of the college games? If I lose all my money, I'm blaming it all on you for endorsing. Nice. What's next? Secure the village. I'm glad you can still smile. You were so sweet. Thank you, Oakville. Well, yeah, I mean, I prefer not to think about it, obviously. I'm never gonna forget, and there are times where you should respect those that you've lost, but you shouldn't always be forced to think about it. Ohio State game tomorrow. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that a few weeks ago. That should be fun. I've never been to a college. I've never been to a football, like a professional football game, college or NFL. But that's something that we want to do eventually. Is tune into some of the Eagles games. I've been to some stadiums. I think I've been to the Florida State and the University of Florida stadiums, and they're really cool. I did not mean to go up there. Hey C4, welcome back. How you doing today? I have my my business trip on Tuesday is like a I'm doing good, by the way. I appreciate you asking. It's like a 14-hour bus ride. So like I'm gradually trying to like shift my sleep schedule to the night shift, so that way I'm up all night the day before I leave, and then I can hopefully sleep on the entire bus ride. And so I'm probably gonna be streaming. 10 hours is crazy. Did I say 10 hours? It's like 14 hours. Because it's all the way from Texas to Cali. Oh, am I cooked? Am I cooked? Am I cooked? Am I cooked? Yeah, you California, exactly. He said this is the first ever. I don't count the CFL as professional. I count them as professional. Wait, CFL is college football league, right? I like technically, yeah, they're not professional, but it's a professionally ran game at least. Like, not like, I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting. I tried Raising Cane's for the first time. Nice. So we had Raising Cane's for the first time like maybe a year ago, and then we had Raising Cane's for the second time like a week ago, and it's all right. I like the sauce. That's like one of the only reasons I get it, because normally I'll just dunk my meat in hot sauce, like chicken and beef I love in hot sauce, but the Raising Cane sauce is really good, so I end up using that. You never liked California C4? Can't really speak too much on it. I lived there for like the first 5 years of my life, and so I don't remember too much. And then I went back for a wedding when I was 18 for like a week, but that's pretty much it. I can't speak too much on it. I know it's expensive. No Canadian Football League. Oh, Canadian Football League. Yeah, I remember hearing that they had their own football league a couple months ago, and I thought that was crazy. There's other countries with their own football leagues that you wouldn't expect, like Ukraine. Ukraine has a football league. I think they have a team, at least. There's a Ukrainian team called the Patriots or something. I got 6 pieces of chicken though. The flavor got gross quick. Yeah, they're crispy. I think they do their crispy right. But like I'm not a fan of fried chicken that's not homemade. Just because it's if you've ever eaten a homemade fried chicken, it is like it doesn't get better than that. But if I'm feeling like being gross and just like eating out, I'll probably just go to KFC because it's cheap and tender. Their meat's really tender. Once you get past all of the what do they call it? The crispy part? I don't know what they call it. The skin. Once you get past that, the meat's actually pretty good. It's just that they have too much crispiness on their chicken, but it is good. Chick-fil-A is yum, says Ovale. C4 said I've never had Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is good. Their chicken sandwiches are probably some of the best chicken sandwiches I've ever eaten. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches. My family is too white for all that. Yeah, I have a pretty white family too. I grew up pretty white, but I love food, all kinds of food, and so doesn't matter. I guess skin color doesn't matter too much, just because I love food, to include fried chicken. Oh, no. Popeyes is probably better. I don't know, though. So I have had Popeyes before, but it's been a minute since I've had Popeyes. It's been like 4 years since I've had Popeyes. I will say it was good, though. Or at least what I remember of it was good. Popeyes is the one with like the really dry biscuits, right? I like biscuits with chicken. But I like to, if the biscuits are dry, I like to dunk them in butter. Just to like moisten them up, and butter and biscuits is really hard to beat. I like most food, but I hate sweet things like donuts and lots of cake. I do too, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of sweet things. I will get a sweet tooth occasionally, but I prefer salty stuff, and I prefer meat too. I love beef primarily. I would choose to eat beef, like a steak, a slab of steak with hot sauce over pretty much anything. I like hot wings too. Hot wings are good. But seafood, meat, bread, pasta, I love. Yeah, same. Love all that stuff. Pop, their biscuits are dry. People overreact. Yeah, I can agree they do overreact. I remember hearing about how dry their biscuits were, but I didn't think they were that bad. But then again, once again, I did like, I'll put them in the microwave with like a slab of butter over it, so it'll melt on it. And so that kind of moistens it up a little bit. Poke some holes in it too, so the butter like seeps into it. Love that stuff. The Popeyes biscuits is so good, says Michael. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Oh no. How was I supposed to know they were gonna have their hands up? I'm just having fun, sorry. Let me actually play this out. Yeah, biscuits in general with fried chicken is hard to beat. And biscuits, chicken, fried chicken, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy. What else is good? Green beans. People, coleslaw's a hit or miss. If it's made right, coleslaw can be good, but the way restaurants make it, I don't really like it. We make our own coleslaw with like our own dressing. We're not vegan by any means, but the dressing is like a vegan ranch, and it's made with, what is it made with? Avocado oil. No, I think it has an egg. It has an egg. Yeah. It's not vegan. It's paleo, which is close. Not close. Not close. Not close. Forget I said that. It is paleo is not close to vegan whatsoever. Paleo is a lot of meat. I don't know why I said that. It just came out. I love the paleo diet. Yeah, but we make our own like ranch. The only non-vegan thing is a single egg, but it's pretty good. Avocado oil is like the base of it, I think. What am I supposed to do? Michael says, I'd choose fruit over cake any day. I agree. Depending on the fruit, I think I'd probably choose fruit regardless as well, but what am I supposed to do? Okay. But, no, it's good. It's like... Okay. What's your favorite fruit, though, Michael? What am I supposed to do here? Bring the German truck back to help the transport. So I think I appreciate it. Thank you. Getting hungry, which is good because I have to do my pizza video soon. I'll probably do it at 11. What?
That's all you're eating tonight?
I don't know. Raspberries, best invention of all time. I don't care. Raspberries are good. I do agree. And eating raspberries with certain things, I'm trying to think what I ate raspberries with something recently, and like the sourness of the raspberries was amazing. I can't remember though. But my favorite fruit would probably be mangoes, which is ironic because I am allergic to mangoes, but I love them. Just a quick little Nala real quick, showing my cat off. She's embarrassed. I got the no meat Big Mac thinking it was chicken, and it was bread with a pound of cheese and lettuce. What's the no meat Big Mac? I've never heard of that. Is it like the Beyond Beef burger that I don't know what restaurant sells that, but one restaurant does. What? Yeah, Ovel's favorite fruit's kiwi. We need to get back into our videos. No donut taste. Cause I'm thinking about all these restaurants that have good food, and we'll like go down a menu at a restaurant and try everything too. I want to finish up the ramen first. The ramen plan that we have. I thought it was chicken, but it was really no meat. It's just vegan. Yeah, well, that's what I would assume. The no meat probably means no meat, but I don't know. that would have been my assumption. Stop. Do you like, Michael, do you like chicken over beef? 'Cause like, if you take all like the common meats, like fish, turkey, chicken, beef, pork, beef is 100% my favorite. But if you want to take like less common meat, my favorite is probably lamb. Lamb is really good. You can do more with chicken though. Cause chicken, like hot wings, is probably one of my favorite food ever. You can do a lot more with chicken, but generally, if you take like a slab of chicken, throw it on the grill. Let's say no seasoning. I can't imagine eating meat without seasoning, but no seasoning. Beef has more flavor than chicken. Even with seasoning, I think the beef is just generally better. But once again, you can do a lot more with chicken. You can be a lot more creative with it. What's up?
Show them this.
Oh.
I'm eating all that.
Michael's on the he's the only one on right now, but he's on the Twitch, so he can't see. But if anybody is on the TikTok and it doesn't say, there's a bowl of kiwi. Kiwi's really pretty.
It's delicious.
It is delicious, but it hurts my mouth. So
You know why?
yeah, because of the acid.
No, like there's a protein in it
Oh
that your tongue reacts to.
yeah. Same with pineapple.
It's almost like an allergic reaction, but we're not allergic to it enough to.
It has like its own benefits, which kind of counter the.
Same with pineapple. You know how pineapple like makes your mouth tingle?
What's that?
You know how pineapple makes your mouth tingle?
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'll do an epic ranking for you. Michael ranks 1 beef, as it should be, 2 pork. Pork is great. I know it's like really disgusting. Like a lot of people don't eat it because pigs are like a disgusting animal. But I love bacon, and if I want something a little fattier, which I do like sometimes, pork chops are good. And you can do a lot with pork too. You can. There's a lot you can do with pork. 3 chicken, amazing, phenomenal. Chicken's probably my number 3, and I'd move pork to 2, and then 4 fish, same. I love sushi. I love sushi. I'm not a huge fan of what?
What about turkey?
Oh yeah, where do you rank turkey? Redo it, run it back. Rank turkey. Turkey and chicken are kind of similar though. They taste different. Turkey tastes better in my opinion, but you can still do more with chicken, so I'd probably rank chicken above turkey. But fish, love sushi. Not a huge fan of cooked fish, but I will eat it, and I'll still like it because I love food. Don't know how I made a link. I mean, more like ribs for pork. Yeah, so I completely forgot about ribs. Ribs are amazing.
It's beef.
No, pork. Ribs are pork. Commonly, yeah, you can make beef ribs, but generally it's pork. Yeah.
Baby back ribs.
Yep. Yeah. I forgot about ribs. Love ribs.
Are you serious?
Yeah, ribs are pork.
It's a beef.
No, they're pork. Think about how fatty ribs are. Ribs are really fatty.
Last time I had ribs was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me. We gotta make ribs. We have that grill outside. But dry rub. If you can make ribs with dry rub, rather like over a sauce, and then dip them in a sauce with the dry rub on, that's like the best thing ever. And I completely forgot about. I might even have to move pork back up to number 2 because I forgot about ribs. Like what? No, they don't. With an amazing dry rub, they don't have to have a sauce. My mom made ribs with dry rub, and they were so good.
I've only ever had ribs like twice in my life.
Yeah, dry rub. Once again, it has to be good though. Turkey's like 20, bro. I'd put squirrel meat over that. Why do you not like turkey? Because for me, turkey's very similar to chicken. I just think turkey's a little more tender, whereas chicken like dries out really easily. Yeah, I like turkey too.
Turkey with cranberry sauce is so good.
Yeah, it's like a Thanksgiving meal, turkey with cranberry sauce.
I would eat that.
For dinner, not for breakfast, because it makes you tired. Am I cooked? Am I cooked? Am I cooked? There's a tank there. Tell me how cooked I am. missed. I missed. Nice. Yeah, he's gone. Maybe it's my way, it's the way my family's made it, but it's dry and doesn't have much flavor. But keep in mind, I may have the whitest family of all time. Yeah, I would say, and not like bashing on your family's culture or anything, but my family's always made good turkey. And the way you make meat in general can really make or break it. And that's why I say beef's number one, because you can make a really bad beef as long as you don't overcook it. If you don't overcook that beef, it'll be good regardless. It's really hard to mess up beef. That's why I love it. But turkey, I can see people messing up turkey. That's why you have to base turkey in like the right flavor for it to be amazing. And so if I had to rank it right now, beef, pork, because I can do ribs. Turkey might go above chicken just because like a basic turkey is better than chicken, but I love hot wings, so I don't know. The chicken and turkey are kind of tied, and then fish would be number 4. So we have similar ranking. I have to do my pizza video in like an hour, sadly. What about shrimp, lobster, crabs? So I kind of consider those with fish, I'm not gonna lie, but I would rank them above fish. I'd probably, if I had to rank those separately, like let's rank them in the fish category, I would rank lobster number 1, crab number 2, and then shrimp number 3. I'm not a huge fan of shrimp, but I'll eat it if it's made right. I'll eat it and I'll love it because I love food. Once again, there's just other stuff I'd rather eat. Like beef. Love steak. Medium rare. But I would honestly, I'd rank seafood all together, and I know like a lobster tastes a lot different from like a cooked salmon, but all of that stuff would be below chicken on my ranking. For me, fish is extremely hit or miss. It's either very good or I can't even eat it. I think that's how I used to be, and then I just like started enjoying food more, because I used to not like fish that much. But now, like, if I'm hungry, I will eat anything that's meat. Love food. I should be a cook. I can cook really well, I just don't do it enough. Maybe make my own restaurant someday. Where we just serve beef. Beef on a plate. Something I literally gag at every time is pie. I don't gag at pie. I don't personally don't like it too much just because I'm not a huge fan of sweets. But just like everything else, I'll eat it and I'll like it if it's put in front of me. I like key lime pie, which is kind of like, key lime pie is kind of like cheesecake. It has like the complexion of cheesecake with that, but it's just like sour. I like cheesecake. Way too sweet and sugary. Yeah, I mean we're similar in the aspect of not liking too much sweet stuff. It's just I like almost all kinds of food. Oh, I didn't mean to go in there. As the government. What do you mean? That's kind of a left field question. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, my government job, yeah. Well, on Tuesday, really early, like at 3 in the morning, I have to get on a bus for 14 hours to go to California on a quote-unquote, and I call it a business trip just because that's like the best way to describe it, on a business trip. Ouch, 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 ouch. On a business trip for like a week and a half, so I won't be streaming for like from Tuesday until the following Friday. I'll be in California doing boring stuff. It's not the best job in the world. It isn't. Ouch. What am I supposed to do? When's a Panzer Chick anti-tank weapon? What am I? Where is that? Oh. Okay. That just happened. What do you do? Like, what branch of the government? The Department of Defense. If that answers your question. I'm in the army. I don't talk about it too much because like when I'm scrolling through TikTok and I see people using the military for clout, it makes me cringe a lot, and so I try not to talk about it too much. But I'm not gonna lie about it. Yes, I'm the military. Ouch. Which falls under the Department of Defense. And so when I say business trip, it's really just like going to California and doing nothing for a week and a half. I didn't vote because I didn't register in time to vote, sadly. I'll vote next time, but I was not able to register in time. Prior to coming here, like after turning 18, I went over to Japan, and I spent the next 5 years in Japan and Germany, like living overseas for 5 years. So I didn't register because it was really hard to vote while overseas. And so then I came back and I just completely neglected it. And then the election came and I still hadn't registered. So maybe next time. Would you have voted for? To answer. I know some people get controversial. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of who I would have voted for or anything, but I prefer not to answer just because people do get too hurt about it, and all of these like VODs get posted to YouTube, and so I don't want like people to hate me for having a different opinion than them. Oh, am I cooked? Am I cooked? Am I cooked? I'm not cooked. Yeah, it's just an opinion, and I don't get why people get pressed as long as you're not saying like I'm right and you're wrong. Exactly. I completely agree 100%. And so it's nothing against you, it's just I don't want like, because once again these do get posted, and so yeah, there are going to be people that take it the wrong way. What am I supposed to do? Ouch, ouch, ouch. I mean, I'm Canadian, so I couldn't even care less. I was just wondering. Yeah, no, I understand. You should watch the OSU game tomorrow. Maybe. If I have time, yeah. Like I mentioned, though, Australian the milk free. Do not recommend that. I'm not going to recommend that at all. But I do leave on Tuesday, and so I'm trying to spend the next couple days just relaxing. So if I have time, yeah, I should tune in. On Sunday, I will be going to church with Ovale and watching the Eagles game. Which after the Cowboys lose on our next stream, I'm gonna rub it in your face. No hard feelings, obviously. Maybe next season. I might start betting next season, just because it's. I have a lot of faith in the Eagles to prevail. So the last 2 years, this year's been a little different, but the last 2 years, they've either like lost by a lot or they won by a small amount. And so that just makes me think that as long as they can keep the game close, they always know how to come back in the end. And this last week was like their first time being ahead in the first quarter. But a win's a win, you know. Did you ask me a question? I heard my name, said Ovale. No, I did not ask you a question. Hey man, I just went with my gut. Yeah, no, I understand. Like I said, no hard feelings. I'm not like, I would not cut somebody off because they liked a different football team or a different politician than me. So, no hard feelings. I just like, no matter who they go up against, there's teams like the Chiefs, for example, which is arguably the best team in the league. That when the Eagles go up against, I'm gonna think like I'm gonna be nervous, but I'm always gonna like root for the Eagles. It doesn't matter who they're going up against, which everyone should do that. You're a Patriots fan, so I assume you're probably always rooting for the Patriots. Obviously, silly goose. Yeah, so that's what I figured. Yeah. Were you a Patriots fan during Brady's run? Because he left the Patriots a couple years ago, but were you there for all that? Yeah. Yeah, in 2000, God, it was like, if I had to guess, if I had to throw out a year, it's 2008. I didn't know crap about football. I didn't like football. I didn't care for it. I was a kid. I was really young. I had a PSP, which is a PlayStation Portable. And for some reason, I thought it would be a good idea to get the Madden game that year. I don't remember who was on the cover. I don't remember anything about that game. But I remember I used to run my own tournaments where I would just play the teams against each other and see who would win. And I think I only ended up having like, oh, that's a grenade. I think I only had one successful season, which the Steelers won, I think. And then I never finished my second season that I ran. But it was just like an elimination tournament. There wasn't like an actual league. But I remember there was one particular game that I don't remember what team I was, but I played against the Eagles, and they were really good. They were really tough. And ever since then, they've been my favorite. For no other reason other than I played them one time on the PSP when I was 8. And so, however many years later, they have always been my favorite. I've never lived in Philadelphia. Yeah, I was only alive and watching since 2016. Okay, yeah. Am I cooked? Am I cooked? Stop. Throwing grenades in the window is what's getting me killed. I have a wife, yeah. Yeah. Hey, we've been married for like 2 years, a little over 2 years. Uh, 25. Yeah, no, I don't look 25. At least I like to think I don't look 25. I'm young at heart. You don't look 25. Thank you, Psycho Bunny. Appreciate you. I'll take it. I'll take 21. Wow, I look 45? Oh man. I don't ever want to be 45. I know it'll happen someday, but I have 2 decades before I hit that. Excuse me, sorry. I meant to yawn and end up burping. Yeah, no worries. I figured you were kidding. I know I don't. I know I don't look 45. Yeah, Oville says I do not look 45. That's Michael was just kidding. I died. Well, I've hit the age where my personality has been locked in, so I don't think I'll be changing too much. And I say that because I don't act as old as I am. Uh-oh. Like I generally act younger, and so I'm perfectly fine with that. I remember when I was a kid, when everyone was a kid, they always wanted to be older, but then you get older, you're like, I want to be younger, so I think I'm fine. Ouch, 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 ouch. If you said anything in the past minute, I missed it, by the way. No, it didn't. Oh, didn't say too much. Oh, am I cooked? Yeah, I'm cooked. Dang it. Am I cooked? Am I cooked? Nope, 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 nope.
Take up defensive positions, lads. Hold them off until the convoy arrives. Sergeant Davis, get on the German machine gun.
When we both get back from our trips, we should do Siege 1v1. I remember you asking me about that. If I ever pick up Siege, I will 100% play you. Did not let me move. I'd have to pick up Siege though. Because we could play right now, today, and I would get demolished, which I don't feel like doing. I'm a very proud individual, and so if I lose, I will never forget it. Said I wouldn't try. I'm more of a fun fella if I did try. Let's just say you'd be done for. Was that line badass? DD. I don't know how was I supposed to say it? Did done for or DDD? No, it was not badass. Sorry. I hate to tell you. Ooh, whoops. What am I supposed to do? We're getting shot at. I guess only badasses get the lines. Sorry, it's private though. I don't know, maybe someday I can be invited. Not today though. Oh, little... Somebody with the name of Little Kids asked me what's good. Once the Cowboys win, I'll fight you out of it. Well, hopefully they don't. However, they still have 2 games left, so they could win one of them. I'm gonna stake it on the Eagles though to win both the games this year. Both the Eagles games, or both the Cowboys games this year. The Patriots will probably lose to the Bears. The Bears, what are they at right now? Let me check. I know they've had a rough couple of years. I think the last 2 years were rough for them. Are they still doing bad? No, they're 4-4. They're even right now. So yeah, the Patriots will probably lose to the Bears. When's your game at tomorrow? The Ohio State game? No. Okay. Somehow I think I keep killing myself. How? How do I keep killing? I keep blowing up the grenades. Oh, it's because I'm not throwing it in the window, that's why. Okay. You gonna heat it up? You can do the rest of it. How many are left? Yeah. Just say a number. Yeah, just do the rest. That'll be a blowout. OSU is number 2 in the country. Wow. Who's number 1 right now? The only team I ever really followed was FSU. If I had to choose a college team, that would be my team. Oregon. Wow. Would not have guessed. But I also don't know anything about college. Okay. They beat OSU, making them number 1. They could be number 1, but lost to Oregon on a dumb penalty by a player, and just bad time management on a game-winning drive. So your college team then, I guess, is Oregon or sorry, Ohio. I suck. I'm not good at this game. It's midnight and I think the owner just came to our Airbnb. Is that allowed? Are they allowed to do that? I feel like that's a violation, but I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's not allowed. You're like, your dad's there too, right? I assume. Your parents. Dad and sister. Yeah, well, maybe it could have been them. I don't really know, but hopefully everything's fine. Oh, and my cooks. That grenade might kill me. Nope. I have a bottle of Sprite and a tree. What are you gonna do? Shake it up and throw it at him? Just wait for it to explode. Man. All right, I'm gonna end this stream because I have to go. I have to go eat my pizza. It already exploded on me, so I'll do the same to them. Good luck with that. I wish you the best. I'll ask you about it next time. But yeah, you guys take care.